Hockey Heroes Clash of the Titans featuring Bobby Orr and Jean Ratelle. Bobby Orr and Jean Ratelle were star players in the NHL during the 1960s and 1970s, though they played for rival teams for most of their careers. Bobby Orr was a legendary defenseman for the Boston Bruins, known for his offensive prowess, skating ability, and revolutionizing the defenseman's position. Jean Ratelle was a skilled and legendary center for the New York Rangers, known for his two-way play and sportsmanship. Both were icons of the NHL during the 1960s and 70s and helped grow the game tremendously during the original Six era with the rivalry. Bobby Orr led the Boston Bruins to a Stanley Cup victory in 1970 with his iconic flying goal, which became a lasting image in hockey history. He also led the Bruins to the 1972 Stanley Cup and was the recipient of the Conn Smythe Trophy. This was the second time he had won the award. The first was in 1970. Orr's trophy case is overflowing with hardware. He holds the record for most consecutive Norris trophies, which is awarded to the best defenseman at 8, and is the only defenseman to win the Art Ross Trophy, which is awarded to the leading scorer twice. He also won the Hart Trophy 3 times for league MVP, solidifying himself among the NHL's elite players. Bobby Orr was regarded as one of the greatest players of all time. His impact on the NHL went far beyond his individual achievements though. He transformed the way defensemen were viewed and played, inspiring generations to come. Orr's skating ability and offensive instincts were unmatched for his era. He wasn't afraid to join the rush, creating scoring chances and becoming a major offensive threat. Before Orr, defensemen were primarily seen as stay-at-home players focused on preventing goals. He redefined and proving a defenseman could be a dominant force on both ends of the ice. Bobby Orr's influence on the modern game is undeniable. His offensive style of play is the norm for defensemen today. His popularity helped fuel the NHL's expansion into the NHL, making hockey a bigger sport in America. Jean Ratelle was selected to 6 NHL All-Star games in 1967, 1968, 1970, 1972, 1973, and 1976, which is an indication of his high regard among his peers. Ratelle achieved the remarkable feat of reaching 100 points in 2 seasons, during the 1968-67 season and during the 1975-76 season, showcasing his consistent offensive production. Ratelle spent 10 seasons with the New York Rangers, forming the renowned GAG line with Vic Hadfield and Rod Gilbert. He is considered one of the greatest Rangers players of all time. Ratelle reached the Stanley Cup Finals 3 times in his career, in 1972, 1977, and in 1978, although he never claimed the ultimate prize. Jean Ratelle's career was marked by numerous accolades, including winning 2 Lady Byng trophies, an award dedicated to the player who displays sportsmanship and excellence, in 1972 and 1976. He won the Ted Lindsay Award in 1972, acknowledging his outstanding contributions to the New York Rangers during the 1971-72 season. Ratelle was awarded the Bill Masterton Trophy for perseverance, sportsmanship, and outstanding contributions in 1978, honoring his resilience and dedication after overcoming a serious back injury. Ratelle's reputation for sportsmanship and fair play earned him the respect of fans, teammates, and opponents alike. He is an exemplary figure in hockey history. Ratelle amassed an impressive 521 goals, 685 assists, and 1,206 points in 1,409 regular season games, a testament to his offensive prowess. Interestingly, Orr and Ratelle's paths crossed during the 1972 Stanley Cup Finals when Orr's Bruins faced Ratelle's Rangers in a heated battle, with Orr's Bruins emerging victorious. Despite being on opposing teams, Ratelle and Orr were pictured together holding the Stanley Cup at a luncheon that year. These 2 Hall of Famers were the faces of their respective franchises, the Boston Bruins and New York Rangers, during the 1960s and 1970s. Their contrasting styles, Orr, the offensive defenseman, and Ratelle, the two-way center, made for exciting matchups, and their battles helped define the original Six era. Orr played for the Boston Bruins, while Ratelle played a significant part of his career with the New York Rangers. The teams were original Six rivals known for their intense matchups throughout the NHL's history. Both Orr and Ratelle were highly decorated players during the era. In 1972, both even won major awards, with Orr winning the Hart Trophy and Ratelle winning the Lady Byng. Whether or not you would consider this a rivalry is up to you, but the important thing to know about these two players is that they are both icons of the original 6 era.